Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So, I'm by myself for the next 24 hours and I thought it was a perfect time to do a 24-hour reading challenge. I'm going to try and do it like 24 hours straight, but I might end up having to do like 12 hours. Hopefully the first one though. I have 3 books that I'm going to be definitely reading for the challenge. However, I feel like I probably can read more than 3 books, so I don't know what my other books will be, but I will pick them at some point. So, the 3 books that I do need to read, I have actually started all 3 of these. The first one I started was The Killing for Company by, The Case of Dennis Nelson by Brian Masters. I'm about 30 pages into this book, and I don't know if I'm actually going to ever finish this book, to be honest, but I will try. We'll try for the challenge. I do like the book, it's just the fact I know the case, and I've watched the case many times, that like, I don't know if I'm getting that into the book, but hopefully I will be able to get into the book. The second book I've also started, which is, I've already read 10 pages of this one, which is Carla by Colin Walsh. It's about a girl, there was a friend group, and the girl went missing. One of the girls went missing, and it's kind of like the case of that. But I believe it's like 20 years in the future that most of it's happening in. And I've not really read that much of it, so I don't really know it that well, but I definitely will be wanting to read this. I read 10 pages of it and it sounded so good already, so I can't wait for that, excited for that. I probably will be starting with that one first, to be honest. And then the third and final book that I definitely need to read is Powerless by Lauren Roberts. I've read, again, I think about 30 pages of this book. I read like the first 2 chapters, but I can't really remember anything about it, so I will definitely have to reread it. But I do want to finish this book because there's not many days left of September, and these are all on my September TBR, so hopefully I'll get them all done before the end of September. I don't know, we'll see. But they definitely are the 3 afterwards. I don't know what to do like after I've done them 3 though, because obviously that's like fantasy and then 2 different crime-ish cases and stuff. So like, do I stick to it and like get more like thriller, horror, fantasy, or do I like just put that little cutesy romance in between? I feel like I might do like one romance and then like go back to that, because I do want to get more into the Halloweeny books and more thrillers for Halloween time. So yeah, I definitely will be starting with them. I just need to go and sort my timer out, because I'm going to do it on my iPad, I think, so that is just like constantly on there and it's not like killing my battery on my phone, because I feel like I'm on my phone too much that I always end up cancelling them out by accident, and I don't mean to. Okay, I have read like to the next chapter, so I'm on chapter, I don't know what chapter it is because they don't actually have numbers, but I'm on page 20. I'm going to pause this book for the time being. I'm going to put an audio book on, and then I'm going to do a little bit of housework. Like, we've got a few, need to put a few loads of washing in and stuff, so I'm just going to do that real quick. I'm just going to go get an audio book and then do that, and then I'll be back reading that book. I actually really am enjoying that book so far though, but yeah.
Them and said she told me so. Everybody asked me how I know. I smiled at them and said she told me so. Everybody asked me how I know. I smiled at them and said she told me so. Everybody asked me how I know. I smiled at them and said she told me so. Everybody asked me how I know. I smiled at them and said she told me so.
Listened to my audiobook and I'm now around 2 hours into my reading. I've read, I think, I'm at page 100 on the audiobooks. I've got it downloaded on my phone as well, and if I'm correct, I'm pretty sure I'm around about page 100. Hey, update. I am now at 8 hours and 2 minutes and 42 seconds left. I've got my iPad here, I've paused the timer. I'm gonna go and put my phone on charge real quick, and I'm gonna go on to reading from Carla the book again. I have listened to, I think, 23 chapters of Icebreaker on my audio. Hey, I had the light on because it's dark out now. It's like about 20 past 11, I think, or something like that at night. I am tired. I want to go to sleep, but I'm gonna try and stay for as long as I physically can. Like, I want to try and do this as a 24-hour. I don't think I will be doing 24 hours straight though, because I am actually tired. However, I've got about 16 hours and about 10ish, just under 10 minutes left. I have finished my first book. I finished Icebreaker. Did enjoy it, but I feel like it's not the best. I'm probably still gonna rate it a 3-star because it was good, but I feel like there's some stuff in that I have in it that I feel like is a bit meh. But anyway, I'm now going back to reading my Carla. I read a little bit of it since being thingy. I don't know what page I got to when I last updated, because I've read it like a couple times throughout the night. I've been kind of just doing audios and this, but I'm currently on page 56. Hey, as you can see, I'm now in my bedroom. I'm about to go to bed, but I've got my iPad in, so I've paused the timer right now. I do have 15 hours and 54 minutes left, or just over 50 anyway. I'm going to read another like 20 pages because that will get me onto Saturday in this book, and then I'm just going to go to sleep because I'm actually quite tired. But I feel like I won't need like too much sleep to be fine, so I probably will set my alarm for like 7, maybe 7 at the latest, and then start from 7 AM to do the rest of the 14 hours, which I think, what, wait, 14, I finish at 9 PM tomorrow, which isn't that bad to be fair, so I might just do that. I would have tried to do it like longer today, but I generally am just so tired. I have been up since like 9 in the morning though, so it's probably because of that. And I started the challenge quite late, and then I did pause the challenge for a little bit and then I forgot about it. So, and then to be fair, when I did that, I did actually listen to a bit of my audiobook for like probably half an hour. Between like half an hour and an hour I would listen to an audiobook, and I had my timer paused. So I technically done more, but yeah, I'm gonna just finish the rest of this little bit. It's like 2 or 3 chapters, and then go to sleep, wake up early, do the rest of the challenge, because I am tired. I did want to do an actual 24 straight hour one day, but I feel like I need to properly like, organise it and plan it slightly better, because I didn't really plan this. I just went, yep, doing it, and then I did it, because I literally thought about it today and started today. That's not planning, especially when you wake up at like early. That's not great, but yeah. That's the plan. I'm gonna do that, and then I'll catch you guys tomorrow. This room is like always quite as dark, and I don't know why. Like, generally do not know why. But it is the next day. It's like 8 in the morning now. I did wake up like an hour ago, but I went and showered real quick, which is why my hair's a bit wet. I am just in the same clothes though, but anyway, doesn't matter. But I am gonna start reading this book again. I didn't actually get to the Saturday. I was about 5 pages off. I was just, my brain just wasn't braining, and I was so tired. I just needed sleep, so I just went to sleep instead. But I'm gonna try and finish this and then go on to my other books. But yeah, I do have at the moment 15 hours and 11 minutes and 45 seconds, and I'm pretty certain last night when I was reading the book I did actually fall asleep for like a few minutes of that, because I know it wasn't like for that too long. Oh my god, oh wait, I thought I had 14 hours left. Oh wait, never mind. I thought I was going to finish at like 10 PM. I might be finishing about 9ish, maybe. Anyway, I'm going to light a candle because I've got a little pumpkin spice candle I can't lie, I don't know what happened to the label, but I think I might like this and then get cozy and get back into reading real quick. But yeah, I can't wait. But I'm going to try and get this done, and I think I might go on to Powerless afterwards and try and get that done. I'm enjoying this book quite a lot. I don't think it's going to be like a 5-star at the moment, like probably more of a 4-star, but I am enjoying it. They've also, because I'm still on a Saturday, I think I'm on Saturday night now, so I'm on Saturday still. They have just announced who the body is, who it is, pretty much. So it's kind of like everyone's reaction and stuff and whatever to that. Police are like questioning people, well not questioning people but talking to people to make sure, see if they're okay and stuff and whatnot. The police did tell one of the people what happened with the body, as in like how they died and stuff and how long they've been there and all of that questioning and stuff, but I don't know what happened exactly because they haven't spoke, well they spoke to the person but they've not spoke about it in the book yet. So hopefully the next time, like in the next few chapters, I'll figure that out, hopefully, because I want to know.
Everybody ask me how I know. I smiled at them and said she told me so. Everybody ask me how I know. I smiled at them and said she told me so. Everybody ask me how I know. I smiled at them and said she told me so. Everybody ask me how I know. I smiled at them and said she told me so.
Okay, I've just gone over 12 hours now of reading, so I've done good. I feel like 6 hours of that was me audiobooking, the other 6 hours was me reading this book. I don't know how it got to like how I've been reading for 6 hours and I've generally only read 184 pages. Like, I don't know where the time's gone. How have I only read 164 pages in 6 hours? Like, surely not.
smiled at them and said she told me so. Everybody asked me how I know. I smiled at them and said she told me so. Everybody asked me how I know. I smiled at them and said she told me so. Everybody.
My battery's about to die, but I'm going to pause that book for a second. I'm on chapter, I don't know why I keep saying chapters, I don't know. But I'm on page 211, or starting page 211. I'm going to go and read a bit of this book. I'm going to try and get a good portion of that read. And then, yeah. So I do at least want to read at least 2 physicals a day. So I'm going to try and get them 2 done and then hopefully start the last book. Because the last book I had to actually physically start again because I can't remember what happened. But I know I enjoyed it and I only read 2 chapters anyway, so it didn't really bother me that I need to start again. But them 2, I am already in them, so I'm going to read them first. But yeah, can't wait. Hey, I've took my camera off my tripod and not put it back on because I had to change the battery. So this is a bit awkward angling. This book, however, I just don't think I like it. I'm at page 120ish, around that now, and I'm still not enjoying it. So I think I might just fully DNF this book because I'm just not enjoying it, and I don't know. I've also watched multiple videos of this case, so I know exactly what's happening in the case anyway, and I think that might be like why I'm slightly not enjoying it, because I like to watch them sort of videos instead of like reading about it. So I might do this because I'm not really enjoying it, but I might either go back to the book that I was originally reading, or I might start Powerless. I don't know, we'll see. But I'm gonna go make food real quick so I'm a bit hungry, and it's just gone lunchtime, so I'm gonna do that. But yeah, hey, I am now reading Powerless. I have read one chapter. I'm enjoying it again. I did enjoy it last time. I left it ages for some reason in between chapter. Like I read like 2 or 3 chapters and I was like put it down and just didn't pick it back up. However, I am enjoying it quite a lot. I'm currently tracking how long it's going to take me to read 100 pages, so I don't really want to keep this long because I'm tracking that. And I'm currently on 16 pages. Don't know how long it took me though. But I will let you know how long it takes me to read 100, because I'm kind of curious. I don't know how long it takes me to read 100 pages at all generally. But I feel like it'd probably be about 3-ish hours, maybe. I don't know. We'll see, we'll see. Okay, I'm down to like 7 hours of this challenge. I've not quite read 100 pages yet. I have to pause the timer though, because I'm just talking here real quick. But I have read, I think, 77 pages of Powerless, and oh my god, I'm enjoying it so much. I've got to the part, I think I'm on about chapter 9, I think, which is like the bit where the list gets posted about like who's going for the trials, and obviously, wait, how do you actually say her name? I forgot how you say her name. I think it's like Pedin. No, Payden, that's it. When I read people's names, I will get it messed up. Anyway, Payden's obviously on that list. I've got to that part, but I how many pages I read on the Colin Walsh book, Carla. I think it's about 170 or something like that anyway. But I'm doing good, I feel like. I have DNF 1 book. I have completed 1 book. I did audiobook, so Icebreaker by Hannah. I forgot what her surname is. Hannah, what's her surname? I can't lie, I forgot her surname. Anyway, oh, Hannah Grace, I think it's called. She's called, I think. I was reading part of her 2nd book, which is Wildfire, which I just audiobooked for a little bit while I was eating. I didn't really audiobook that much of it. I think I literally read about 1 or 2 chapters, so it's not like much, but it was just so that I could have, like, I could listen to something while I was doing something else. But I am going to go back to reading. I'll update when I've got to page 100 and tell you how long it actually took me to read. I do know roughly how long it's taken to me already. I did check the timer. I'm so confused. I don't know what has happened then, but I was just saying, because I don't know if it was even recorded or not. I was just saying how I'm nearly at page 100. I've got 3 pages and I'm at page 100. I'm gonna unpause my timer and then read these 3 pages. But I was also saying that I don't know if I should just carry on reading this book today or stop and then read Carla, because I do want to try and figure out if I can I think tandem read this with the other, with Powerful. Yeah, I think it's called Powerful, which is the novella, little novella in between Powerful and Powerless and Reckless, sorry. But that's like kind of like when, because Kai, sorry, that's the main character, that's like the guy main character. Payden is in the trial sort of series part now, and I know that book is from the same set bit, so that's from when she's in the trials, but it's like her best friend. Well, so you get both parts, you get the trials and then her best friend's part at the same time. So I don't know if I should read them at the same time or read them separately. Kind of like contemplating that. So I might as well read this chapter, finish it, and then stop this book, redo the book, and then potentially come back to it tomorrow or something and read. I might tandem read it. I'll have to Google and see if I can actually tandem read it, but I'm gonna read this now. I'm like 3 pages in and oh my god, I'm loving it. I genuinely think it's gonna be a 5-star. I love this. Guys, I finished like 100 pages, and this is how fast it took me to read 100 pages. It took me 2 hours and 55 minutes and 50 seconds. I mean 0.54, so like nearly 51 seconds. But I think that's quite good, saying roughly, I do roughly read about 45 pages an hour. Actually, that's awful.
Ask me how I know. I smiled at them and said she told me so. Everybody asked me how I know. I smiled at them and said she told me so. Everybody asked me how I know. I smiled at them and said she told me so. Everybody asked me how I know. I smiled at them and said she told me so.
Hey, I think recently I read a few books and I think it put me into a bit of a reading slump. So, I am reading this book. I am on page 222 at the moment, which I don't know what chapter it is again, obviously, but it's quite a bit in. It is about, I think, halfway through. I think it's page 226, I think, for the halfway point, but I don't know exactly. But I'm enjoying this quite a lot. It's just taking so long to read. I've still got like 4 hours of today's challenge to read this, but I don't personally think I'm going to finish it today. It's probably going to be like a more of a finish for tomorrow, potentially. Potentially we'll finish it tomorrow. This book, however, is definitely not getting finished today, and it probably won't be getting finished tomorrow because it took me 3 hours to read 100 pages, and if it's going to do that again, I will need at least 12 hours to read this book. It's a big book, but it's good, so maybe it'll be quicker, I don't know. This book, yeah, I love it. I just bit slow reader today, don't know why. I just took the bookmark out and I genuinely thought I'd just shut the book on the page. I didn't. I still have them because I've got it like open here, but yeah, that's how it was. It was like shut mainly, but it was like that kind of, but like a lot closer. I don't want to do it and actually shut it though. Yeah, I thought you guys should know that I nearly lost my page.
Everybody asked me how I know. I smiled at them and said she told me so. Everybody asked me how I know. I smiled at them and said she told me so. Everybody asked me how I know. I smiled at them and said she told me so. Everybody asked me how I know. I smiled at them and said she told me so.
Hey guys, I didn't end my video the other day after doing the 24-hour challenge, so I'm just going to go and end it really quick now. So, during the challenge I did read a few books, but I didn't really finish like loads of them. So the ones I did finish is Icebreaker, which I did audiobook for. It took me just under 7 hours to read. I also started reading Wildfire, I think it's called Wildfire. I don't know how much of that I actually started audiobooking. I think it was literally about like 30 minutes maybe. But I was also doing it at double speed, so it could have been like an hour rough of actual audio, I'm not sure exactly. However, I was reading a book called Carla. I didn't finish the book in the challenge, however I did finish it the day after, I think it was, I believe. Yeah, I think no. I finished it on the 1st of October. I finished the challenge on the 29th, I think, of September, so it would have been like a day or two after. Honestly, I love this book. I'm only putting it into this thing because I didn't mainly read it in this challenge, but I did love this book. I rated it 4-star. There was a bit of it confusing me at some points. I was like, I knew who killed Carla, but I was like, at one point I was like, why did this person do it? They literally had no motive. They did have a motive. They did have a motive. I just figured it took me like a few like moments to click onto what the motive actually was. But yeah, I did enjoy this book a lot. I do recommend it highly. Anyway, I also was reading a book. So I also was reading Powerless, which I did actually read because I never ended this video and I never like shown the time it ending. I did in fact go to bed and read a little bit of this in bed for the last like hour, but I did finish 107 pages of this book, and then which was like the end of chapter 12, and I've read a little bit of this book. I think I read like 2 or 3 chapters. I think I read about 30-40 pages of this. I can't actually remember exactly how many pages I read of this at the time, and I am loving them both so bloody much. This one is about a girl called Payden and a guy called Kai. Kai is the prince. He is basically like killing people. So in this fantasy, in this world, we've got people called elites and elites and ordinary people. Ordinary people don't have any powers. Elites do have powers, or mundanes, which have like powers, but they're like low level powers. Anyway, this Kai kills everyone who's ordinary. Payden is ordinary, however he doesn't know that properly yet. Well, I think he kind of has like suspicions, but he doesn't know that properly. And they are both on trial, except she's on trial and she has no powers, so I don't know how this is going to happen. I am in the trials at the moment. I got to the part where they like are training for the trials, but not like the trials haven't started, but they're about to do the interviews. And this one is Payden's best friend Adina, and then her love interest Wows. Payden is on trial, so I'm in the process of reading that at the moment, which honestly I'm actually enjoying them a lot. I generally feel like these might be 5 stars. Like honestly, they're so bloody good. They're so good. If you guys do want to watch a proper reading vlog of me reading these, I will be posting a reading vlog for a few book series that I'm going to be starting. So these 2 will be in there, so you get to know my full opinion on that. But yeah, I think that was every book that I read during the challenge, I believe. I don't know exactly, but I did enjoy all the books that I read. I just, for some reason, this challenge, I don't know why, but I was reading the book so slow. But I was in a bit of a reading slump, I think, when I first started the challenge, which is probably why I took ages to read. But I'm happy that the challenge is over. I feel like I've been successful with how much I actually read, but I don't know. I might do another 24-hour at some point, but anyway. I will see you guys next week with a new video. Bye guys!